Alright guys, we're going to try and fix excessive spin at the top of your backswing. So if you're aware that you have too much spin at the top of your backswing, which basically means your pelvis has gone too far, might mean that your leg is locked, it might mean that you haven't transferred your weight properly, it might well mean that your feet are a little bit floppy and not gripping the floor, which is often the foundational issue. So what I like to teach golfers who have this issue and need to create a bit more genuine torque through the ground, which means the feet grip the ground, and then we wind up some real elastic tension in the muscle so that we can then be stable, pivot, and use that stored energy in our downswing. Then what we need to do is learn how to use the feet properly. So what I like to do is, first of all, I like to try and teach people to imagine that you are down the beach and you're in the hard sand, the hard wet sand, and you were to scrape with the ball of the big toe a nice little rainbow shape into the sand. Now what we do, if we lift your toes up and then try and do that, but in this time, instead of scraping the ball of the big toe, actually grip it into the floor. What you'll find is that you grip, your feet move slightly just in the skin, and your knees will wind out a little bit. That's called screwing your feet into the floor. What it does is it creates some torque through the hips, some active tension in your external hip rotators, and it actually sets you up for a good squat or a good deadlift or any kind of movement in the gym, any kind of strength training. It's also not a bad technique if you're in a bunker and you've got sand, particularly a fairway bunker, it might be a bit firm underneath, and you're worried that you're going to slip with your feet, you can screw your feet into the sand. So it's that kind of feeling that we want. So I encourage people to have active feet, therefore active glutes through all of their exercises. But particularly in the golf swing, you can just practice and see what a difference it feels having your feet actively engaged. So obviously with bare feet through a golf swing. So screw your feet into the floor to reduce the spin of your pelvis in your backswing.